How many times do we set financial goals, we set our New Year's resolutions, and somehow find that they never quite stick? Hey everyone, I'm David Caviness, certified financial planner, and the new year always brings a renewed sense of hope. But the reality is, most of our resolutions fade by February, if we even make it that long. And that's because we set goals without a real plan to actually back them up. In this video, I want to talk about setting financial New Year's resolutions that actually last and how you can align these resolutions with your long-term vision instead of just focusing on numbers. Most financial resolutions fail for one simple reason. They're not tied to a deeper purpose. You might say, I want to save more money, or I need to pay off debt. And these are all great goals in theory, but they're vague. And without a clear understanding of why they matter, it's easy to get distracted and fall by the wayside. So for example, let's say you decide you want to save $10,000 this year. Ask yourself, why is this important to you? Is it to build a safety net for your family, to maybe be able to take a dream vacation? Without knowing the purpose behind the goal, it's harder to stay motivated when challenges arise. And so that's why I encourage my clients and those that I talk to shift from chasing numbers to building a financial plan that aligns with your life goals. Think of it like this. If your goal is to achieve financial independence, what does that actually look like for you? Does it mean retiring early, or does it mean having the flexibility to work part-time while traveling more? When you tie your financial resolutions to a bigger vision, you're far more likely to follow through. So instead of saying, I want to save more, you might actually say, I want to save $10,000 this year so I can take 3 months off work next summer. Now, you're not just working towards a number, you're working towards a lifestyle change. And once you set purpose-driven financial goals, the next step is to break them down into smaller, actionable steps. For instance, if you're putting a resolution together that and you want to pay off $20,000 in debt, that might seem overwhelming. But if you break it down into $1,700 per month, it becomes way more manageable. Or let's say you want to save for a down payment on a house, or perhaps a vacation home. Instead of focusing on the end amount, break it down. How much do you need to save each month? What expenses can you cut or reallocate from your current spending to make that happen? And what investments can you make today to accelerate your savings? This is where having a clear financial plan makes all the difference. By taking a big, lofty goal and turning it into monthly or even weekly actions, you increase your chances of success. Another critical part of keeping your financial resolutions is tracking your progress. And I know it's easy to make goals and then quickly forget about them, especially when life gets busy. That's why you need to set regular check-ins, whether that's monthly or quarterly or whatever interval works for you, to assess where you are. And during these check-ins, don't just look at the numbers. Ask yourself if your goals still align with your current lifestyle and priorities, because life changes, and so should your financial plan. Maybe you've had a baby, or maybe your job situation has changed. Be willing to adjust your goals based on these life changes. Remember, the goal isn't just to meet an arbitrary number. It's to build a financial life that supports your long-term happiness and lets you take control of your financial life. One of the most powerful ways to keep your financial resolutions is to automate as much as possible. If you've decided to save a certain amount each month, set up automatic transfers into a separate savings or investment account. This removes the need for willpower. You're taking action even when you're not thinking about it. For debt repayment, consider setting up automatic payments above the minimum, so you're chipping away at your goal consistently. Automation is key and one of the best ways to ensure your financial resolutions stick without needing constant attention. At the end of the day, your New Year's resolutions aren't just about hitting a specific savings target or paying off a certain amount of debt. They're about building a financial foundation that supports the life you want to live. So as you set your resolutions this year, let's take a step back and think about the bigger picture. What do you want your life to look like in the next 5 or 10 years? What financial habits will help you get there? And when you start thinking long-term, these resolutions stop being one-off goals and become a part of a comprehensive financial plan. So as we head into this new year, let's shift from chasing numbers to building a meaningful financial plan. Again, I'm David Caviness, certified financial planner and founder of Caviness Wealth Management. If you're ready to take control of your financial life, and align your financial resolutions with your life goals. I'd love to help you get started. I'd encourage you to visit my website at cavinesswealth.com. Here you can learn more about how I work with clients, sign up for my newsletter, and stay informed on ways to improve your financial life. And when you're ready to schedule time for conversation, you can do that. Let's work together to turn this year's financial resolutions into lasting change. And let's build a plan together that's tailored to your vision for your future.